We were very lucky to have Professor Paul Wylleman as a keynote lecturer at the Nordic Sports Science Conference. During one of the breaks, we got a chance to do an interview with him about how social media can be used to destigmatize mental illness in elite sports. Professor Paul Wylleman.
Hey Arne, how are you?
Hey, hi Paul. I'm
Good.
fine.
Yeah, well, thank you for this opportunity. Paul Wylleman. I'm a full professor of sports psychology at the Vrije Universiteit in Brussels. Perhaps good to know my background is clinical psychology, and I also have been the performance manager, performance behavior for the Dutch Olympic Committee, Team NL, since the end of 2013, and I've done the Rio Games as team psychologist with the Dutch team also.
Yeah, it's a real honor to have you here. We are so proud for both Hamstad and SIPF in this organization. So my question to you is that in this conference you highlighted it, and we have it has come up many times here, that social media and the importance of athletes coming out in social media about mental illness to destigmatize it. Mm-hmm. Could you elaborate on that, and what do you think we should do as sports psychology organization to promote that?
Oh, good question. I think social media has a definite function. It allows individuals to communicate with a bigger group, and especially with topics where they're a little bit perhaps shameful or fearful, or there's still a stigma about it, and sometimes that occurs in elite sports also. You should be mental tough, not mentally weak. So it's good that individual athletes more and more express what they feel, how they experience mental health or illness or disorders. And I think for us as societies in sports psychology, it's not what I would call the thermometer, but it's an indicator of there's something we perhaps should be looking into more detail even in our own country. So, for example, in Belgium and the Netherlands, on social media, elite athletes do not express themselves except if there's a good result. So there's not yet a reflection of perhaps showing a little bit more the sensitive of weakness side through social media. But I think that does not say that we do not have the responsibility to talk with our athletes about this. So I see it more as a sign, hey, there's something. Why not take it as a society or an Olympic committee or an elite sport governing body, talk with your athletes commission, and find out if there's something living underneath which need to be addressed by us.
So maybe we should discuss amongst ourselves in social media the importance of these questions.
Absolutely, that's absolutely. And because it also gives the idea to those reading the social media, there's not only an outcry of individuals, but hey, there are societies or there are individuals or experts or Olympic committees or the Swedish Sports Confederation, for example. We take this message seriously, and this is the information we have to help our athletes. Although the question is not directly posed at us, but we know that we have a system. We try to be proactive, supportive. So yes, it would be good that even the support providers and the Society of Sports Psychology, SIPF, and the Swedish Sports Confederation and the Swedish Olympic Committee would actually say, hey, perhaps this is the moment to communicate to the larger audience what we actually do. But of course, in social media talk, and I'm not the expert, I would write too much. So you have to present it in a good way. But we need also that coaches and athletes understand, but we need to show that we actually have support systems for them.
Really good, and as you can see now it's starting filling up here.
Yes.
So maybe wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to say I'm very grateful for you being here. It's so awesome that you.
It was wonderful. Thank you, Arne.